Hey, what's up with Tat? It's the show where we dive into the world of tattoos. No needles, just fun. I'm Eric, aka Mr. E, and I'm here to prove tattoos aren't just skin deep.
And I'm Mia, just Mia, your guide to the stories behind the ink. Whether it's a family crest or a full sleeve masterpiece, every tattoo has a tale. So let's find out what's up with Tat.
These tats? Well, let's just say I was a baby in a rough neighborhood, and I earned these.
Say no more, Eric. Plead the fifth. You should have got a gangster baby and said it was your nephew. But hey, to each their own. Now let's dive into some ink.
So Mia, what's your take on tattoos? Love them? Hate them? You secretly got a unicorn on your ankle?
Nice try, Eric. But no unicorns here. I do love tattoos, though. They're like wearable art. What about you? Any regrets?
Regrets? Well, just one regret. I never finished because my high school principal had a hair up his butt that I was using the bathrooms to get tattoos. But seriously, tattoos are personal. They tell stories like mine, and that's what we're here to discuss today.
Exactly. And speaking of stories, let's talk about what's coming up in this series.
And we'll talk more about tats after a word from one of our sponsors.
What's worse than a long, cold day? Dry, flaky skin. Time to fix that with sea moss body butter. Imagine this. You stumble home after a freezing day, skin feeling like it's been through a desert. You're tired, frustrated, and desperate for relief. Enter sea moss whipped body butter, one dab and boom! Instant heavenly moisture. Cue the angelic choir. Your skin goes from flaky to fabulous faster than you can say, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing!" Picture yourself with a glow that could rival the sun and a smile that says, "Yeah, I just found my new skincare BFF." Ready to give your skin the love it deserves. Shop Sea Moss Body Butter now at southsidebeautycare.com. This Sea Moss Body Butter is a game changer. My skin has never felt so soft and hydrated. After just a few uses, I noticed a significant improvement in my skin's texture and appearance. It's like a spa treatment in a jar. I can't recommend it enough.
All right, ink lovers. Whether you're fresh off a long day at the office, gripping those handlebars on the open road, or just itching for your next tattoo, you're in the right place. Let us dive into the top 5 tattoo styles in the US for a second. Buckle up, because this is going to be one wild ride. Let's kick it off with traditional tattoos, bold, timeless, and as classic as a Harley on Route 66. Think eagles, anchors, roses, and pinup girls, big black outlines, punchy colors, and a rebellious attitude. These are the tattoos that built America's ink scene. Now take that old school style and crank it up a notch. That's neo-traditional. It's like traditional's cooler, younger cousin who rides a custom chopper. More details, more depth, and colors that pop. These tats bring animals, skulls, and mythical creatures to life with insane realism and vibrant hues. This is where tattooing goes full Hollywood. Realism tattoos. Black and gray or full color, they look so real you might just do a double take. From portraits of legends to your dog's face on your bicep, this style is all about insane detail and shading. If you're the artsy type, meet watercolor tattoos. These beauties look like an artist straight up painted on your skin. Soft edges, bright colors, and zero black outlines. Just be warned, they fade faster than your last weekend road trip. Last but definitely not least, black work tattoos. Inspired by ancient tribal ink, this style is all about bold black lines, geometric patterns, and serious attitude. Whether it's Polynesian tribal, sacred geometry, or full blackout sleeves, this ink is raw, powerful, and built to last. So there you have it, 5 of the biggest tattoo styles making waves across the US. Which one's your favorite? Thinking of getting some new ink? Drop a comment below and let's talk tats. Now let's find out, what's up with tats?
Now, let's get back to the action.
Alright, so we got some videos right here, and I've just seen this one about an eyeball tattoo. You can literally go blind with these tattoos.
That's disgusting, Eric. I don't know why people would do that. Looks really painful, though. You think they give them anesthetic?
Right. You got ink literally going in your eyeball. Like, how bad do you really want a tattoo where you're putting ink in your eyeball?
I don't know. Some people are crazy, but hey, like I said, to each their own.
Right. Wow. All right, in this next one here, I wanted to point out some good aesthetics when it comes to the actual tattooing process. A lot of people think drawing a straight line is very easy, but every tattoo artist knows that this is complicated.
You know, Eric, I don't even have a steady hand myself. I can't imagine these people being any less talented than surgeons.
Exactly. I'm glad it was surgeons that they got a surgical hand when doing it, boy, because I'm telling you, with these tattoos here, oh my goodness.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad did just a straight line hurt?
Oh man, well, I'm going to say it like this. The straight line it had the points going dead in, but the shading, oh my goodness, that shading was horrible.
Man, I can just imagine the ASMR videos of the up-close sounds of it just going into your skin and out.
Man. Now, I did find another shading technique that seemed to be less invasive and less painful, and we want to watch it right here. So, as you can see, it's like he's just painting on the skin, but it's leaving a shade.
I guarantee that's going to fade within the next month.
It might do it, then you'll be going back to get touch-ups.
Oh, good night.
That's a lot of money not worth spent.
Speaking of money, how much does a regular, small tattoo cost?
Well, it depends on who you go to and their talent. A lot of them, if you have a talented tattoo artist, they could charge really, really good, because you'll see in the next video how a really good talented artist can make perfect art on your skin. Let's check that one out. As you can see right here, he's showing you the whole process from the beginning of actually cleaning the skin, which a lot of people don't even know you need to do. I mean, you get tattooed with dirt on your skin, that dirt is staying there forever.
Ugh, that's kind of gross.
It is. But as you can see, he picked a wonderful piece of art. This is a Wolverine Deadpool Marvel masterpiece right here he's about to put on his skin. And you know, if he comes out looking like that paper, like how it's looking on his skin right now with the regular ink, that's worth paying for.
I get that. I don't know if I'd sit down in a chair for that long. I think I'd cry. I have a low pain tolerance, but you know, I think we do have a guest coming on the show who has something similar like that.
Yes, I remember. Yeah, I definitely can't wait to talk to them about their experience. I know they had to sit there for some hours.
What about you, Eric? Have you ever had to sit in the chair for a long time?
No, I ain't got that much patience. I don't even sit that long for them to do my hair.
Me either. Takes me about 5 minutes in the morning.
Exactly. So as you can see, perfect art on skin right there. So I think that's worth, I would say I would spend about $500-$600 for something like that.
Man, I think I'd rather spend that on shoes, Eric.
All right, so we got one more video that we want to cover, and this one here is just about fresh versus a heel tattoo. That way you could, a lot of people see the fresh tattoo and they like, okay, but it looks dull. But when it pops, when it heals, oh my goodness.
Really? I never really heard of that. I've always wondered about the aftercare of tattoos. I never knew, do you just go home right after and take a shower? Does it not come off?
You definitely want to make sure you put some like Vaseline or something on it to make sure that the skin heals and without cracking and things of that nature. But you definitely want to be careful with the type of Vaseline. Some Vaseline has zinc in it, and I know from a personal experience right here that if they put zinc on a tattoo, that zinc neutralizes that ink, pulling it right out of your skin. So you just sat there for nothing.
That's crazy. So if I got a tattoo that I regret, I can just put that on there and it'll go away?
It will go away, yes. But you got to do it instantly or it will set in.
Good to know. Good to know.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll meet our first guest, my old principal. Nah, it's Justin, who wants to show off a brand new tat and other tattoos with very old inspiration.
Trust me, you don't want to miss this. See you in a few.
Mom. Are we gonna play?
Oh, yeah.
Live in the moment, not online. Get off of social media.
When on campus at Del Mar College, it's always important to consider this question. How can I be a good Viking? What is being a good Viking, you ask? Well, to put it simply, being a good Viking is being there to support your community and fellow students.
Whoa, buddy, do I look like a map to you? Go find it yourself.
Hey, bro, I saw what happened. Did you need help with something?
Yeah, do you know where the Ventures building is? I can't find it.
The Ventures building? Oh, it's actually right over this way. Let me show you. Take your community.
It's Christmas time again. A time for joy, a time for cheer, and a time for house fires. Make sure you're cautious when you're baking cookies this year. Make the cookies a hit. Don't get your kitchen lit. This message brought to you by a 23-year-old woman. When you bake cookies, be sure to use a timer.